Talent Kids.
Hi friends, my name is Nidish. Today I will be explaining you the topic polynomials. This topic will come for you in class 9 maths. Now let's learn about polynomials. Friends, now let's see what is a polynomial. A polynomial is an algebraic expression which has a whole number as its exponent. These kind of algebraic expressions are called as polynomials. Now let's see some examples. Some examples are 3x square plus 5x, 50x to the power of 100. Friends, these are some examples of polynomials. Now let's go on to our next topic. Friends, now let's see about polynomials. Friends, usually the standard form of polynomials is a0 and x to the power of 0, a1 and x to the power of 1, a2 and x square, and so on till an and x power n. Now here a1, a2, a3, a4 and so on are exponent are coefficients, and here the x is the variable. Now the general form of a linear polynomial is ax plus b, and here a doesn't equal to 0. If a equals to 0, then it is not called a linear polynomial. Now these kind of polynomials have only one solution. We can also call here solution as 0. Now the general form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. This is the general form of a quadratic polynomial. Now it has maximum 2 solutions, and the cubic polynomial general form is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, and it has up to max 3 solutions. Now let's see about our next topic. Friends, now let's see the degree of a polynomial. Now what is the degree of a polynomial? Now the highest exponent of a expression. Now let's take x power 50 plus y power 10 plus z power 20, something like this. Now here the degree of this polynomial would be 50 because it is the highest exponent of this algebraic expression. That's why 50 is the degree of this expression. Now let's see our next topic. Friends, now let's see how to find a 0 of a polynomial. Here 0 means solution. Now this is a polynomial b of x. Now b of x should equal to 0. Now they would give an equation, and they would give an expression like x plus 5, x minus 1, now x plus 10, something like this, and all of these equal to 0. In each case the x value is different. Now here what we should do is we should check whether the equation like this which they gave is a factor of the main equation. Now let's see an example. Friends, we have to find the 0 of this expression, and we have to also check whether this is a factor of this expression or not. First we have to find the value of x. We transpose 1 to this side, we get minus 1. X equals to minus 1. Then p of minus 1. In the place of x we substitute minus 1. Then we would get 3 into minus 1 whole square minus of minus 1 minus 4. Minus 4. Then we would get 3 into plus 1 plus 1 minus 4. Then we would get this as 4 minus 4, which would equal to 0. Now here the answer came as 0, which means it has left no remainder. That's why x plus 1 is a factor of this one, this expression.